When scholars discuss what is sometimes referred to as Celtic shamanism, they are not usually referring to a formal institution identical to Siberian shamanism. The term is instead used comparatively to describe certain visionary practices found in early Celtic tradition. One of the clearest discussions of this appears in Fire in the Head by folklorist Tom Cowan. Cowan argues that the poet-seers of Celtic culture functioned in ways that resemble the visionary practices found in many shamanic traditions. In ancient Ireland, these figures were known as the Fillid, professional poet-seers who underwent many years of training in poetry, myth, genealogy, and sacred language. Their authority did not simply come from literary skill, it came from inspiration. Early Irish texts describe a visionary practice known as Imbas Foroznai, often translated as the illumination of inspiration. Through fasting, ritual seclusion, and sensory withdrawal, the poet entered into an altered state in which knowledge was believed to arrive from the other world. Cowan suggests that this state of inspiration was experienced as what the Celts called fire in the head. The phrase refers to a sudden ignition of visionary insight, a burst of language, poetry, and perception that seems to arise from beyond the ordinary mind. A closely related concept appears in the Welsh bardic tradition, where poetic inspiration is known as awen. In Welsh literature, awen is not simply creativity, it's a sacred flow of inspiration that moves through the poet. One of the most famous figures associated with this tradition is the Welsh bard Taliesin. Medieval Welsh poetry describes Taliesin as a seer whose knowledge comes through visionary transformation and mystical inspiration. Across both Irish and Welsh traditions, the poet is a mediator between worlds. Through practices of memory, trance, and sacred language, the bard becomes a vessel through which inspiration from the unseen realms can flow. The central figures of Celtic spirituality may have been visionary poets who could carry the fire of inspiration and speak it into the world.